Hey everyone, Phantom Hayden here with the important announcement that you've all been waiting for. Or the important announcement that you've been thinking about. I know some of you have. Think. Anyway, for those of you with no idea what I'm talking about, let me explain. For the last few weeks I've been under a bit of a dilemma. I've been torn between what to do with my spare time. And after seeing the abridged world of Adam West's lapdog, Lil Karibo, the Big T2000, you're a crazy bastard, man, you know that. Never 1212 and Timmy 1192, along with so many others I can't even mention. So if I haven't mentioned you, please don't be upset. But after seeing this world of so many abridgers, I decided that enough was enough. I was tired of being the observer. I wanted to throw my hat into the abridging world. Thus, I set out to find a game I wanted to abridge. Now, I was wondering which one I should do, and one thing was for sure, I did not want to do some very popular video game like Ocarina of Time. Believe me, that game's been beaten to death so many times. Adam West Lapdog, Big T2000, and soon Kenpochen 1, and it's been beaten to death well. Kenpochen is actually going to be released in a matter of weeks, actually, so for those of you interested, go see his channel, Kenpochen 1, and yes, this is a shameless plug-in because his abridged series, Ocarina of Time, will be in fact a series which I am involved with. So, go support me. Anyway, I decided that I was going to do a game that very few people have touched and abridged, or if they have, no one knows about it. Thus, I was torn between two games, that being A Link to the Past from Super Nintendo and Mega Man X. And when I say Mega Man X, I meant Mega Man X to X6, which will be a series of abridged videos. So after much deliberation and soul-searching, thanks to being sick for the last few days, I decided that I could not just do one. So I decided that I'm going to do both. Mega Man X and Link to the Past. Now, for those of you who want more information on that, I'll explain that right now. Mega Man X is going to be a bit more closed circuit of an abridged series, meaning that it's really going to star myself and my brother as X and Zero, where he'll be playing the role of X, and I'll be playing the role of Zero. Now, that isn't to say that we're not going to be accepting voices for that series. We are going to, but it's going to be a bit more critical auditioning process. We're going to be looking at people with a bit more of a criteria in mind, and those we choose may have more than one character. Now, we're going to be looking for the variety of voices, and it's going to be a bit more intense than Link to the Past. Whereas Link to the Past will be a bit more fun and parody-like and outgoing. Mega Man X is going to be a bit more serious humor. It'll have jokes and everything, but it's going to be a bit more serious, or that's what we're aiming it to be. Now, Link to the Past is going to be a much more open audition form. Now, this is where this video comes in. This is an open casting call for those interested in being part of A Link to the Past. For those who are interested, please send your video responses to this video. And the deadline is around November the 10th. So that's about a week and a half from now. Excuse me, damn cold. Flu bugs going around. Anyway, for those of you who want to audition, November 10th is the deadline, and I encourage you to put in any kind of voice you can think of. Any kind of alternate sounding voice, any kind of character voice, whatever you can think of, send to me. Now, the only thing I ask is that you do not audition for the role of Link. Now, the reason why I say this is because odds are I'll be playing the role of Link, but we have 3 more people who have already sent me their voices, their recordings, and if I'm not doing Link, one of those 3 are going to for sure because they're perfect for it. So, no auditions for Link, but anything else, perfect. Ganon, Agnem, Zelda, whatever, what have you. The reason why I encourage you to audition for any voice with a variety of voices is because I'm not going to be putting a cast list up when I have my list. That is to say, I will be putting up a character list. What I'll do is, around November the 15th, after viewing all the videos and auditions, I'll put up a list over the main characters, Link, Zelda, Ganon, Agnem, Sashura, however you pronounce his name, and character roles and who is playing them. Then I'll be putting a list of who the whole cast is. Now, whoever is in that list and that is not playing a lead character, or maybe, depends on who we have, these people will be given different roles like guards, knights, demons, bosses, etc. Because in this series, everyone's going to be talking, and it's going to have segments like Link is going to be interrogated by, say, a guard. That's going to be a parody of some sorts. Little things like that. Pretty much every person who gets cast in this show is going to be involved in a big way. If they're going to be playing a guard, they're going to be seeing the next episode as a demon, and then the next episode as maybe a Zora. Things like that. So if you're not cast for a lead character, don't worry. You're going to be involved, and you're going to be involved a lot. I personally guarantee it. So this is going to be a much more open audition process. And for those who are interested, please send your videos right away. The deadline, November the 10th, with the cast hopefully posted around November the 15th. And that's it for me right now. You guys take care, and I hope to hear from all of you in terms of video responses. All the best. Later.